Hi everyone, welcome to Prepper Watch, where we cut through the noise and bring you the real stories that matter. From global events to survival strategies, we will keep you informed, prepared, and ahead of the curve. I'm Tammy, let's get into it. But before we get into it, I just want to let you know that today's video is brought to you by Prepping Communities and Natural Born Prepper. So if you haven't already joined preppingcommunities.com, now is the time. Right now, for a limited time, sign up today and connect with what we are growing to be a fast-growing network of preppers, homesteaders, and self-reliance enthusiasts. For a short time, we're giving away lifetime gold memberships because we are new and we need to build our memberships and build the communities around the world, which means full access to all features, including Prepper Watch. So don't miss out on this exclusive opportunity to be part of the most engaged, what we hope to be the most engaged preparedness community online. Go to preppingcommunities.com now and register. And here's what we will bring you daily. So you'll get access to everything that Prepping Communities has to offer, plus Prepper Watch. So what you will have access to is like the Prepper Watch threats, which is you stay updated on global prepper threat levels from around the world. Prepper Watch News, get the latest from top prepper channels and news feeds. Prepper Watch reports, and so you can report food, medical, gas shortages, and more. So let's dive into today's top story. I'm not sure it's like the top story, but it is my first video that will be a series of daily videos. I'm pretty excited about it. I can't guarantee it's going to be the best video, but I'll do my best. And I'm sure that as I do more videos, I will become better at it. As they say, practice makes perfect. But I'll be dropping daily videos covering everything that matters to those of us who want to stay informed and prepared. So it's not today's daily or today's most important story, but because I am a Canadian and where I am right now, so it's like minus 33. It's really cold outside. But where I am, Pierre Poilievre is the leader of the Conservative Party, and he gave a speech this weekend, and it was amazing. It was so great. It was such a great message to hear him finally stand up and say, this is going to be a Canada First agenda. He is going to ensure that it's Canada First. And he really gave a message of hope, which it wasn't just a speech that was political, but it was a call to action for Canadians to reclaim our sovereignty and our self-reliance. So but a key excerpt from his speech, which I found to be amazing. I don't know about you. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, is that we will be a self-reliant, sovereign country that stands on its own 2 feet. We will reward work, unleash entrepreneurs, harvest our resources, make our own goods, trade with each other, build homes for our youth, rebuild our borders and military, honor our history, and raise our flag. That's a powerful statement, and one that resonates deeply with those of us in the preparedness community. Because if you think about it, self-reliance, strong borders, producing our own goods, these are principles that are the same principles that preppers have been advocating for years. And he continued with, what binds us together is the Canadian promise that anyone from anywhere can do anything, that hard work gets you a great life in a beautiful house on a safe street, wrapped in the protective arms of a solid border, defended by brave soldiers under a proud flag. Oh my word. Thank you. So I think that for a long time, I can't be the only one, but Canadians have felt that our country has been going down the wrong direction. And Pierre making the case that Canada needs to put itself first, protect its borders, support its citizens, and reclaim economic independence was music to my ears. And I'm certain music to many fellow Canadians' ears. So he did such a great job. Props to him. It was wonderful. I think he's going to have to book larger venues, because if he comes up to where I am in Canada, honestly, I would go, because I just want to be part of that. I remember watching Trump with his America First rallies, and I thought, man, I'd love to be there just for the energy, because everybody was really about their own country. And I thought it was amazing. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to see your country be the best. I think we've kind of been indoctrinated to think that we shouldn't think like that. But anyways, I thought it was amazing and I thought it was great. So one of the things that I've kind of thought about, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, I'd love to know what your thoughts are, is like, why don't we leverage our own resources? So like, we are rich in oil and minerals and farmland and fresh water, yet we seem more focused on importing goods and energies outside of using what we have. So we watch other nations secure their energy independence while we shut down pipelines, limit resource development, and depend on foreign imports. So why? Shouldn't we be focusing on making Canada self-reliant, securing our own food, energy, and industry instead of outsourcing it? So really, if you think about it, this is where preparedness meets policy, because the stronger and more independent Canada is, the less vulnerable we are to global crisis, right? And so that's a good thing. I think that most people would agree, like, that is a really good thing. Like, what do you think? Do you think that it kind of resonates with preppers and homesteaders? One thing I would like to say is, like, whether you like Trump or not, you either hate him or you like him. I know a lot of people that hate him. I'm not quite sure. I don't get why, but a lot of people hate him. And you love him or hate him, you got to give him credit, because trolling Trudeau and calling him the governor of the 51st state, not only has it been funny, because Trudeau, in my opinion, is incredibly weak, but I think it forced Canadians to take stock, and say, hey, wait a minute here. No, we're a beautiful country. We're our own country. And why shouldn't we think like that, right? So I'm going to give him credit, because if it wasn't for him calling Trudeau the governor of the 51st state, we might not be where we are right now. And that is just sort of lighting the fire under our ass and saying, hey, like, we are Canadians, we are amazing people. I don't like what I see on social media when I see fellow Canadians like calling other Americans stupid and that sort of thing, because you're no better than that. Like, I think it's, we are neighbors, and we should be like cognizant of that. We've been together for a long time. We've never had the need to act the way that we're acting now. So I hope that changes a little bit, because if I go down to the US and I come across another American, which I'm sure I will, I don't want to bring that with me. So, like, that nastiness, anyways. But beyond the political drama, here's the real question. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you think Canada is finally waking up for self-reliance, like that we're finally getting it and that we need self-reliance? Like, what do you think? What do you think it means for preppers and homesteaders to be self-sufficient with the way that maybe Canada is now heading in that direction? And do you think we're about to see a real push for stronger borders, better resource management, and a more independent Canada? I would love to know what your thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Is this the Canada that you want to see? And as always, I'm going to end off and I'm going to say, stay alert, stay prepared, and stay free. And until tomorrow, see you next time on Prepper Watch. Thanks for watching.